Okay, let's have a heart-to-heart talk about your relationship with Jesus Christ. Are you 100% sure that you are at peace with God and on good terms with God? Let me put the question to you like this. If you were to die tonight, are you 100% sure that you'd go to heaven? Or do you have doubt? Do you wonder? Do you wonder if God will accept you? Well, it's important for you to have a full assurance of your relationship with God, not only for this life, but also for the life to come. So what I want to talk to you about can get a little personal, because I want to talk to you about your sin. The Bible tells us that sin is breaking a commandment of God. Have you ever broken any commandments of God? Have you ever lied, stolen something, lusted after someone that you shouldn't have? All of those things are things that store up the wrath of God against us. We don't want those on our record when we die. And there's only one way for those things to be removed permanently from our record. And that's through the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. When Jesus died on the cross, He died there as a substitute for sinners like you and I. Think about this. Back in the Garden of Eden, when Adam and Eve sinned, it only took one sin for them to get banished from the garden. Only one. How many sins do you commit on a good day, in thought, word, or deed? Pick a number. 50, 60, 70. Now take that number and multiply it by 365. And then take that number and multiply it by your age. And then go back and remember that it only took one sin for Adam and Eve to get kicked out of the garden. If you take your first number multiplied by 365, then multiplied by your age, and realize that that is what will show up on your record before God on the last day. If you don't have a solution for your sin, you've got a real problem. What I want you to understand is that Jesus Christ, being the substitute for sinners, is the one who makes us acceptable to God. Because what God does for us, this is an amazing thing. What God does for us when we put our faith in Jesus Christ, and that what He did on the cross satisfies God in our behalf. What God does is this wonderful transaction called justification. And it goes like this. Here's our sinful record, and here's the perfect record of Jesus Christ. When we put our faith in Jesus Christ, what God does is He takes the perfect righteousness of Christ and He credits it to our account and covers up our sin. So that when He opens the book on the last day to look at your record or my record, who trust in Jesus Christ, what He's going to see is perfect righteousness. We have, in essence, been what the Bible calls justified. That's what happens when we put our faith in Jesus Christ. If you are banking on getting into heaven on your own goodness, it's going to be a sad day for you. None of us are good enough. No good deeds that you and I can do can qualify us to be acceptable to God. But what Jesus Christ has done for us makes us perfectly qualified. It's only through faith in Him and what He did for us on the cross that makes us acceptable to God.